An event's happening this weekend as a way to celebrate marriage and make families stronger. It's called the Boston Wedding Experience and is benefiting the Cooperative Metropolitan Ministries. To tell us about the event are two of the organizers, Latifa Ali and Fitret Yiriyu. Thank you both very much for being with us.
Thank you.
I want to start with Latifa. This is a way of not just wedding celebrations for people just getting married. This is from before and this is after. So explain how this all fits together.
It's the second time we're doing this. This is the second wedding experience. We do it every other year. The first one was born out of my own wedding. We had a small wedding at Franklin Park with only 7 people, but we're communal people. So we wanted to have something that we can invite the whole community to. And so we discovered the wedding experience. The experience meaning something you could come into and come out a whole different person. And so the first event was a huge success. So we decided to do it again this year. And this year's time is going to be tomorrow, May 25th. And it starts off with a walk in the park. So just kind of like life is, right? It's like a walk in the park. So
we wish it were.
So what we've done is we've invited Ebony Magazine's Couple of the Year, Jenny and Rufus Triplet. And they are going to walk with us with singles doing a walk and talk one-on-one. So they'll give a few of the tips from their book, Surviving Marriage in the 21st Century. That's gotten a lot of traction. I mean, they've been on Katie Couric in the last couple of weeks. They've been, this month they're in Black Enterprise magazine. So they've, Huffington Post last month. So they've got a little foot traffic happening on their own. And now they're going to walk and talk and give some of those tips to some of the people who are coming in the community right at Franklin Park. In addition to that, we're going to do a couples time because we don't want to leave anybody out. So we have like a couples boot camp, 202, where we're going to have select couples come into this meeting and just talk, right, with each other about what it takes to really make a successful relationship. So they're going to do that tomorrow at 11 o'clock. And then in the evening, we kick off our shoes a little bit. We go down to Newberry Street, 38 Newberry Street at the AIC. And we're going to have the renewal of vows of 5 couples from the communities from different backgrounds that are going to be there. Just kind of people can get an understanding of what it looks like in a successful relationship. And then from 7 to 9, we're going to have a concert. And we're calling that the Kissing Cousins Concert. And I know it always throws people back when I say that. The whole idea is we're all cousins anyway, so let's kiss and make up. It's all relative. And so what we've done is I've called in a couple of my more famous cousins, Josh White Jr., who is known for his father, Josh White, who is touted as bringing black folk music to white America and singing the song Strange Fruit alongside Billie Holiday and Nina Simone at a very controversial time in this country. And his father actually has a stamp in his name. And at that time, only 4 other African Americans in 1989 had a stamp. So this is a really significant thing. And we have Wally Ali, who's actually my husband, formerly of Motown, who's sung with everyone from Aretha Franklin to the Temptations. And then Richie Goods, who is the bass player for Chris Bodie, who just got a Grammy this year. So we have some really first-class entertainment, a really lively, meaningful event, and it's all for a cause. Cooperative Metropolitan Ministries is the beneficiary. It was the beneficiary last time.
I want to ask Fitret about it, Fitret, because you've had some experience with the ministries. Talk about the connection.
I have. So I got involved with CMM when I went to IFYI, which is the Interfaith Youth Initiative. I've gone for the past 3 summers, and it's basically a week-long program in which teens from different backgrounds, religious backgrounds and ethnic backgrounds come together, and we all kind of learn a lot about each other. It's a great experience.
And what do you think it has led you to coming out of that?
I think each year that I've gone, I've learned something different. But the main thing that I always take away from it is how to communicate with other people. You know, and I think that's so important in our world. There are so many controversies that could be put aside if we could just communicate with one another, and I've learned that.
Do people show interest in your background as well?
Yes, they do. I'm from Ethiopia originally, like I told you earlier, and I have Muslim, Christian, and Jewish background, like heritage. Right. So I love that, and I love being able to share that with people who are interested in it.
Well, what about your interest in the wedding experience event? Because you're talking about a younger generation coming into this.
Yes.
Why do you see it as important?
I see it as important because I feel like in my generation, the younger generation, I feel like relationships have lost a lot of their value, and I absolutely love that they have a singles portion for the event as well, where they walk and they talk about relationships and they give advice for that, and that's really what drew me in.
We'll come back to Latifah because we should mention the exact time and place and what if it rains?
Okay, so we're walking and talking at the park. It's actually going to be at the schoolhouse meeting grounds at the Franklin Park where we're meeting. But then after that, if it rains, our alternative space is 70 Brookledge, which is actually where we're having the couples event at 11 a.m. So.
You've got some more information on Facebook, I imagine, right?
Yes, you can go to latifahz.com. That's Latifah, L-A-T-I-F like Frank A, Z like zebra.com, and get all the information you need and register for the walk because it is a limited number of folks that can come. Even for the concert in the evening, it's a small space. It's a very intimate space, and people will love the venue.
All right, thank you both. Latifah Ali and Fitrette Udiyu.
Thank you.
We'll have more news in just a moment.